What's up, you guys? It's TJ DeStefano from Advanced Training. Today I'd like to talk to you guys about something that I think is extremely beneficial to your game and your life, and it's both internal and external. If you were to come to one of my training sessions and ask my players, do you work on balance? They would probably tell you, yeah, pretty much every day. Balance, to define it scientifically, is the ability for your body to be able to maintain its center of gravity over its base of support. Your base of support is the 2 points of ground contact, or 1 point if you're standing on 1 foot, and the area between, or the area that it covers. So right now, my base of support would be my 2 feet and the area between it. My center of gravity is where all of my weight is evenly distributed. It'd be somewhere around my midsection, a little bit forward from my spine, okay? So balance helps you to reduce the risk of injury. It helps you to increase your proprioception, which basically means it increases your awareness of your body in space, how it moves and how it reacts. It also helps you improve your skill, your movement fluidity, and your movement coordination. So understanding those things, if you're a basketball player and you're not working on your balance, you're leaving a lot on the table. Basketball is probably the most important sport to have balance in, because there's such a high variety of movements that you need in order to be successful in the game. So if you don't have balance, you're going to be falling all the time. You're going to, again, if you decrease your risk of injury by having good balance, you're going to have an increased risk of injury by having bad balance, okay? So understand, working on your balance isn't anything too complicated. There is certain exercises, but for example, if you're starting really simple, you can just stand on one leg. That would be considered a static balance, okay? Static basically means stationary, without movement. There's two different categories that you can label balance exercises in. Static is the first one, stationary. Dynamic would be the second. That would be any type of balance work you do with movement, whether it's lateral, whether it's forward and back, whether it's up and down. It's finding a way to stay balanced while your body's moving and your center of gravity is changing, right? If I'm stationary, my center of gravity isn't moving, so therefore I'm going to have a decent ability to keep my balance without falling over left and right. Now, something to understand, the more space I have between my base of support, now obviously if I go too far, I'm going to lose that balance, but if I have a good amount of area between my base of support, between my ground contact points, I'm going to have improved balance. The closer I get in, I'm going to have less balance. So if I'm playing basketball straight up and I get bumped off my line, more than likely I'm not going to be able to hold my position. The guy that's playing with me, that's bumping me, is going to be able to kind of push me out of the way. Whereas if I'm in an athletic position and I'm ready to go, and now my center of gravity is right around this area and my base of support is wide and angled well, I'll be able to take that contact a little bit better. Now, I told you, balance is both internal and external. We talked a little bit about the external on the sport, but balance is just as important off the court as it is on the court. Everything you do in life requires balance, whether that be walking upstairs, whether that be getting up and down out of a chair, whether that be, for me, I'm now a father, so holding my baby, being able to move around and pick things up while I'm carrying her. Those type of things all involve balance. So the better balance that I have, the more I'll be able to do, the better I'll be able to function in my daily life as a human. Now, the internal part of balance is basically being able to find my center, being able to find the part of me that doesn't move regardless of the external situations and circumstances. If I'm the type of person that gets swayed easily because my emotions just take control of me, somebody can come into my life and they can just piss me off and get me really heated up. Or if I'm the type of person that everything that doesn't go my way, I get disappointed, I get down on myself. If those type of things are always influencing me, then I don't have the internal balance needed to create a successful life. Now, an internal balance is basically the ability to know who you are regardless of everything outside. If you can understand your center, if you can understand who you are, the principles you stand on, the values that you try to bring to people's lives, then when those external circumstances come, as opposed to being swayed, you can stand firm, solid ground. Again, I'm balanced here. I'm in a solid position. If somebody came and pushed me right now, I'd be able to absorb that contact and move. It's the same concept with the internal balance. It's just the external situations that are coming and trying to push you out. But if you have emotional stability, if you have mental stability, you don't get caught up in negative and positive thoughts, you just perceive things as they are, then that internal balance will help you create external balance, because you'll be able to stay focused on your weaknesses, continue to work to improve them, and be able to just continue to just build a more successful, a more efficient, and a more joyous lifestyle for yourself. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about with you guys today. I hope that this video was informative. I hope that you guys will start finding time to have balanced practices in your life, both internal and external. And I hope that you understand that balance is important for growing as an athlete and a person. Love you guys. Like and subscribe to this video if you feel inclined to do so. And I'll see y'all next time. I hope you have a great day. Peace.